Good evening, class. Go ahead and take out your notes. We're working on solving two-step inequalities right now. We're going to get this done. This is just like we did with one-step inequalities. The exact same things apply. That negative rule applies that we learned in one-step inequalities. So I think you guys are going to do fine on this. Okay, two-step inequalities. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Two-step inequalities follow the same rules for isolating the variable. Think of it as undoing operations. And remember, when we did that before, we went backwards and we did SADMAP. So undo or addition or subtraction with the inverse operation. Undo multiplication or division with the inverse operation. When you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign is flipped. Isolate the variable and check the inequality sign. Guys, it's the same thing we did before. So we're going to draw our line. Ooh, that was really crooked. How about we fix that? Draw our line down the inequality sign, and we're going to start with the addition. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 19 from both sides. I'm going to bring down my 5x. 17 minus 9 is 8. Bring down my inequality. Now, I need to undo multiplication. So they are married. Yep, we're not going to let them stay that way. So we're going to divide by 5. This gives me x over here is less than, something. 8 divided by 5 goes in one time. Oh, I can't see that. 530.6. 1.6. So x is less than 1.6. And remember, you can graph this. All those things still apply. Let's try another one. Opposite of negative or subtracting 3 or negative 3, they're the same thing, is adding 3. So we're going to do that first to both sides. We're going to bring down our variable, bring down our inequality, and we get 16 over here. Now we're going to divide by this negative 2 because, they're married and they think they're happy, but they're not because it's math class. But because I divided by a negative, what do we need to do? I need to flip my inequality from greater than to less than. So make sure that you do that. And I'm going to have x over here, and 16 divided by negative 2 is negative 8. This right here, guys, is what's going to trip you up, if anything. Okay, here we go. We're going to do all of it with a check and a graph and it all. So we draw our line down. The opposite of, remember that this has an imaginary plus sign there, right? So the opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. We're going to subtract 10 from both sides of the equation. Bring down our 3k. See, this disappears. It's 0. 22 minus 10 is 12. Bring down our inequality sign. Happy marriage sitting there. They are multiplied, but this is math class, so let's get them divorced by division. And we get k is less than or equal to 4. So our check, we can use 4, or we could use a number that is less than or equal to. So let's do a number that's less than this time. So I'm going to do k equals 3. So I have 10 plus 3 times 3, this was our k, is less than or equal to 22. I have 10 plus 9 is less than or equal to 22. 19 is less than or equal to 22. So that is correct. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to graph this. Oops, I need to put my numbers down. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What kind of circle do I need? Does it have an equal sign? Yes, it does. So at 4, we're going to do a solid circle. And then we're going less than. So it's going in this direction. Yay. Okay, next problem. Draw your line down. Hopefully straighter than what I'm doing tonight. Opposite of subtracting 5 is adding 5. That is correct. And we get 24 is greater than negative 4p. Happy marriage, or so they thought. Oh, divorced. But I'm dividing by a negative number. If I am dividing by a negative number, what needs to happen? I need to flip that sign from greater than to less than. That is right. Okay, so 24 divided by negative 4 is negative 6. And this gives me a p over here. So I need a number 6 is less than. Be careful with this one because the p is not in front. So I can't just draw my arrow like I normally do. Okay, it says negative 6 is less than p. So p is bigger than negative 6. Well, which direction do we need to go to get bigger? Towards 0 or away from 0? If you're all saying towards 0. So this time we're going to do a open circle and we're going towards 0. Let's do our check. And we're going to do negative 6 is less than p. So p is, I don't know. Oh, let's use the last number, negative 3. So I have 19 is less than negative 4 times negative 3. That's where the p was, minus 5. A negative times a negative is a positive. And 19 is greater than 7. And that is true. Okay. This one right here, we're going to draw our line. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides. This gives me 3 over here, and 1/2 r is less than. Remember, with fractions, what are we going to do? We're going to flip them over, so this becomes 2 over 1, or just 2. So 3 times 2 over here is 6, is less than r. And so r is less than 6, so let's say r is 5. 1/2 of, I'm going to lie, I'm going to make that a 4 because I want an even number. 1/2 of 4 plus 3 is less than 6. That's 2 plus 3 is less than or equal to 6. But no equal, sorry. Just less than. 5 is less than 6. That is a true statement. So here we're going to do, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What kind of circle do we need? Open, that's right, because there's no equal sign, and less than. Okay, homework 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You got the evens tonight. And then I need 2 to 3 sentences. Guys, give me real stuff here, please. Not this was easy, this was hard. Give me some real content. Okay? I will see you in class tomorrow. Have a fabulous night.